Hello student. In this video I am going to solve the most expected question in JE 2020 from the chapter structure of atom. Let me move on to the first question here. The first one, the total number of atomic orbitals in fourth energy level of an atom. Okay, so according to the given conditions here, that is what the n, which is equal to what, 4. This is the fourth energy level. So hence L becomes which is what, the 3. Okay, if L is equal to 3, we can identify 1, we are having a 2, and we are having a 3. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now if it is the L is equal to what, the 0, it is a which one, s orbital. If L is equal to what, the 1, it is a what, the p orbital. If L which is equal to what, the 2, it is a which one, that is what, the d orbital. If L is equal to 3, it is a what, the f orbital. Now what we have to identify in this particular question is the total number of atomic orbital. Okay, see this one, the number of atomic orbital, the number of atomic orbitals. Okay, just identify this one here. Here the number of orbital, here it is what, the 1, here it is what, the 3, here it is what, the 5, and here it is what, the 7. Okay, so you just add the what, the all the what, the number of orbital here, 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7, the total that becomes which is what, the 60. Okay, hence the total number of atomic orbitals in the fourth energy level of an atom is 16. Here the option is B. So next question, if the diameter of two different nuclei are in the ratio 1:2, then their mass number are in the ratio. Okay, we just identify the word this one here. So generally we know that. Okay, let me write to the particular the word the conditions here. Okay, so we know that radius of nucleus which is equal to r naught into a power 1 by 3, r naught which is equal into a power 1 by 3. Now we are having which in the constant value, the r naught, that is what, the 1.33 into 10 to the power of minus 15, that is what, the meter. So a stand for the which is what, the mass number. So a stand for the which is what, the this is the what, the mass number. Okay, see the next one here. So they are given the which one, if the diameter of two different nuclei. So let me take the word, this is the word, the first one, the d1 divided by d2. I can write it as a which is the word, the 2 into r1. So divided by 2 into r2. So here, so diameter which is equal to 2 into the word, the radius here. So here the 2 gets cancelled. That refers to, so d1 and d2 which is equal to which one, r1 and r2. Okay, which is equal to r1 and r2. So but let me take the word the d1 as it is here. Okay, because which is equal to the word, the radius, the diameters which is equal to the which in the radius here. Okay, let me write this one here. So d1 divided by d2. Okay, I can write the word this one. Okay, that is what, the r naught. Okay, let me take the word, the r naught into a1 power 1 by 3. So divided by r naught into a2 power 1 by 3. Okay, here this will be gets cancelled here. So let me take the word this one here. So what is d1, which is corresponds to which is the word, the radius. Okay, that means, so here they given the which is the word, the 1:2. I am going to take 1 divided by 2. So this is the word, the diameter, because the diameter that refers to which in the radius here, that is 1 by 2, which is equal to, so a1 divided by a2 power 1 by 3. Okay, so if you want to calculate the which is the word, the a1 and the word, the a2, so this corresponds to, okay, so that is the word, the 1 by 2. Okay, so if you do the word, the cube for this one here, you are going to get the which one, the word, the 1 by 8. Hence the ratio which is equal to what, 1:8. Hence the option is C. Now see the next question here. The ratio of the difference in energy between the first and second Bohr orbit to that between the second and third Bohr orbit in a hydrogen-like species here. Okay, let me take the order for the hydrogens here. Now see this one. For hydrogen atom, so you have to remember this equation. The energy which is equal to minus 13.6 divided by n square. The unit will be the which is about the electron volt per atom. Okay, So let me take the first thing here. So that means if I take the word the first, second, and the third Bohr orbit. Okay, let me take the word the E3, which is equal to, I can write it as a which in the 13.6. So divided by the word the 3 square. Okay, so if you do the word the further calculations here, we are going to get 13.6 divided by the 9. So here we got minus 1.5. Okay, this is the word the value for the word the E3. Similarly for the word the E2, so that is your the minus 13.6 n value, that becomes your the 2, that is your the 2 square. Okay, directly I'm going to write the value here. So if you do the minus 13.6 divided by the 4, here we are going to get minus 3.4. Similarly for the E1, minus 13.6 divided by 1 square, its value that becomes the which one, that is the minus, that is the which one, the 13.6. Here we got the 13.6. But what you have to calculate here, the ratio of the difference in energy. Okay, let me take the particular differences here. If I take the word the E2 minus E1, so what is the value of E2 here we are having, that is what the minus 3.4 minus of E1 value is what the minus 13.6. okay, here we are going to get, that is what the 10.2. Similarly for the next one, that is what the E3 minus the what the E2, that is for the what the second and the third Bohr orbit. Okay, now here we are going to have, that is what the E3 value is minus 1.5. here it is what the minus of minus 3.4. okay, if you do the what the further calculations here, we got the which is what the 1.9. okay, so what you have to calculate the ratio, that is E2 minus E1 divided by, so E3 minus E2, this the particular ratio we have to calculate here, that is 10.2 divided by 1.9. the value what we are going to get is, that is what the 5.4. okay, you just identify, we got the value will be the 5.4 in this form here. So 1 by 2, the value what we are going to have, that is what the 0.5. so here I'm going to write to the particular 1 by 3 value we are having 0.33, and 4 by 9 the value that approximate, this is the 0.44. if you do the calculation, 27 divided by the 5, the value what we are going to get is your the 5.4. okay, hence in this case the option is D. okay, the option is which one, the D. okay, so next question, the ratio of radius of two different orbits in the hydrogen atom is, so 4:9. so then the ratio of the frequency of revolution of electron in these orbit is. okay, so you have to remember the radius of the nth Bohr orbit. okay, so there is the radius, so you can remember the radius here. okay, so let me write the particular the equations here. The radius of, that is the nth Bohr orbit, is what the nth, that is the Bohr orbit of hydrogen atom, okay, now see here, so that is your the radius here, Rn, which is equal to a naught into n square. so we know the a naught, the value, that is value is the constant, the 53 picometer. okay, so now I'm going to write the which is your the first one, R1 divided by the R2. so we know that this is the constant here. let me take this one, so I am going to write the which is the n1 square divided by the which is the n2 square. so this will be gets cancelled here. now they are given the radius, what is the radius they are given, so that is the 4 by 9, which is equal to n1 square divided by the which is the n2 square. the finally what we are going to get, suppose, so here I'm going to write this is the n1 divided by n2, and the finally what we got, that is the 2 by 3. okay, if we do the square root of this one, we are going to get the which one, the 2 and the 2 by 3, that is the 2:3. but what we have to calculate is the ratio of the frequency. okay, remember one thing, the frequency of revolution of electron in the nth orbit is inversely proportional to the cube of orbit number. that means this frequency which is inversely proportional to the which is the cube of orbit number, this one you have to remember. okay, so I'm going to write it like this, this is the cube of this one. okay, this is inversely proportional. so suppose if I take this the f, the frequency of the first one and the second one. okay, so I can write it as a which one, n2 divided by the which is the n1, that is the whole cube. okay, so now f the frequency of the first one and the second one. So here I'm going to write, so you just identify what is n2 value we are having here, that is the 3. Okay, so the next thing is what is the n1 value we are having, that is the 2. Okay, so now finally the frequency, the ratio of the frequency here. Okay, so here we are going to get, that is the 27 divided by the which is the 8. So this is the answer, because we have to, here we have to calculate the frequency of revolutions of electron in this orbit. Okay, the option is which is the 27 is to the 8. Okay, hence the option is this one. Option is B. Okay, next question here. If numerical value of mass and velocity are equal for a particle, then its de Broglie wavelength in terms of kinetic energy is. Okay, so we have to know the de Broglie wave equations here. So we know that. So the de Broglie wave equation, the lambda which is equal to, that is the h by mv. Okay, so now we have to convert, that is interrelated towards which in the kinetic energy. Okay, so we are going to multiply, so we are going to multiply and divided by the velocity. Okay, so this becomes, okay, so here hv divided by which is the mv square. Okay, but we know that kinetic energy which is equal to what, half into mv square. Suppose if I take the mv square, only the mv square, what you are going to have, 2 into kinetic energy. Okay, substitute the mv square here. So here we are going to get, so that is the lambda. Okay, just identify this one, this lambda which is equal to hv divided by, so mv square I can write it as a which in the 2 into the kinetic energy. But see the one more condition, if the numerical value of mass and velocity are equal, that means I can write it as a which one here, m which is equal to the v. This is the given conditions. This is the given conditions here. Hence I can write it as a which one, lambda which is equal to h. So what is v? I can write it as a which is the m. So divided by 2 into kinetic energy. So this is the relations what we going to get. So hence in this case the option is A. The option is A. So see the sixth question here, the sixth one. The atomic number and mass number of an element m are 25 and 52 respectively. The number of electron, protons and neutrons in m2 plus ions are. Okay, so according to the given conditions, okay, see this one here. So let me write here the particulars. The metal, it is a ions. Okay, this is the m2 plus. So here I am going to write, this is the particulars, the mass, and this is the which one, the atomic number. This is the mass number, this is the atomic number. So from the given conditions we come to know that z which is equal to what, the 25. Okay, that is the z which is equal to the 25, and see what the proton is also the which one, that is the 25. Okay, but see the electrons, when you're talking about the electrons here, actually initially the number of proton which is equal to the number of electron, but see the next one here we are having a 2 plus, that means the 2 electrons are less. So that means the 25 minus 2, that becomes the 23. That means electrons is 23, proton is 25, and the next thing is the z, that is which one, the atomic, the number is the 25. But what we have to calculate, we got the electrons, we got the protons, and the next thing what you have to calculate, the neutrons. Okay, see this one here, the neutrons. Okay, the neutron which is equal to which is the A minus Z. A is nothing but the which is the mass number, this is the atomic number. Okay, so here we are having 52 minus 25, the n value, that becomes the which one, that is the 27. Okay, so see here, electrons is 23. Next thing is the proton is 25 and the neutron is 27. Okay, hence electron is 23, 25 and the 27. The option is D. Okay, so next question, see this one. X2 plus is isoelectronic with sulfur and has Z plus 2 neutrons. Z is the atomic number of element X, hence mass number of X2 plus is. Okay, so just go to the given conditions here. So X2 plus is isoelectronic with sulfur. So let me write you the particular the sulfur. Okay, so there, that is the which one, the atomic number is the which one, the 62. Hence we can easily write the which one, the number of electrons. The number of electrons is what, 16. Okay, see this one, it is isoelectronic with which one, that is the X2 plus. Here that shows that number of electrons is what? 16. X2 plus the number of electrons is what? The 16. Now we have to calculate what will be the what? The X. That means X2 plus means what? The 2 electrons are deficient out of this one. Hence the X, that is the which one? The atomic number of this will be the which one? That is the what? The 18. Okay, we got the which one? The particular the atomic number of the X. Atomic number of the X is what? The 18. That means the number of proton, the number of proton is also what? 18. Okay, the number of proton is what? 18. Okay, so now what we have to calculate is, that is what? The mass number. Okay, so mass number, okay, see this one, that is what? The mass number which is equal to, okay, so the proton plus neutron. Okay, so see what the next one here, the neutron, that means it has Z plus 2 neutron. That means I can write the N which is equal to, what is the Z value we got here? The Z value is, that is what? The 18 plus 2. Okay, so that means what you are going to have, that is what? The 20. The neutrons will be the what? The 20. The proton is 18, neutron is 20. The finally we got the mass number, that is the what? The 38. Okay, so hence in this case the option is C. The option is C. So next one, the number of neutrons in the atom left after the emission of 1 alpha particles, okay, from the uranium, that is what? The 238. Okay, see this one here. So if you take the uranium, so if you do the what? The emission, that is what? The alpha, that is what? The emissions here. Okay, see this one. So whenever if you do the what? The alpha emission, okay, here we are going to get the what? The helium. Okay, so there is a which that decreases by the what? The 4 in the mass number, and the decrease by the 2 in the which in the atomic number. Okay, so what is the remaining we are going to have? That is what? The uranium 234, and here it is what? The 90. Okay, so now what we have to calculate, that is what? The number of neutrons. We know that, so we know that the mass number which is equal to number of proton plus the what? The number of neutrons. Okay, here we have to calculate the neutrons, that is the which one? The A minus the what? The P. So here what we are going to have? 234. So minus the P value what we are having here, that is what? The 90, and the finally we got, so 144. Okay, so this is the what? The particular the what? The number of neutrons. Okay, hence the option is what? A. Now see the 11th question here, the 11th one. The ratio of the energy of a photon of wavelength 3000 Armstrong to that of the photon of wavelength 6000 Armstrong respectively is. Okay, here we have to calculate the ratio of the energy of a photon. So we know that, E which is equal to hc by lambda. So here they are given the word the wavelength. That means I am going to take the wavelength, the lambda 1 which is equal to, so that is the 3000 Armstrong. Okay, similarly for the word the wavelength, for the second one they are given the 6000 Armstrong. Okay, so what you have to calculate the ratio of the energy. Let me take this one here, that is what? The E1 which is equal to hc by lambda 1. So this one I can write it as, so hc divided by, here the lambda 1 they are given the 3000. Okay, I am going to take this one as what? The equation 1. Similarly for the what? The E2, so hc divided by the lambda 2. So I am going to substitute the what? The value for the lambda 2. Here they are given 6000. So let me take this is the what? The equation 2. Okay, and next thing we have to do the what? The equation, that is the what? The 1 divided by the what? The equation 2. Okay, so equation 1, so divided by the which is the what? The equation 2. Okay, see this one here. So I am going to substitute the what? The value here, that is the what? The E1, so divided by the E2. Okay, so E1 we got hc divided by the 3000. So again for the what? The E2, that is the what? The hc, and here we are going to write the what? The 6000. Okay, here this will be gets cancelled, this will be the what? The 1 time, this will be the what? The 2 times. Okay, I am going to write it here. So E1 divided by E2 which is equal to what? The 2, hence I can write it as E1 which is equal to, so 2 into E2. Okay, so see the particular the ratio here. So here the ratio that becomes within the what? The 2:1. Okay, you have to calculate the ratio, hence the option is B. Now see the next question here, the next one. If the radius of the first Bohr orbit of the hydrogen atom is r, then for the lithium ion it will be. Okay, now see this one. First you have to remember the which is the radius of an atom. Okay, now so we know the equation, the radius of the atom, that is equal to r which is equal to 0.059 into n square divided by the what the z. So we have to know what is n, that is what the n which is equal to the number of orbit, n which is equal to number of orbit, and z is nothing but the which is your the atomic number. Okay, z is nothing but the which is your the atomic number. Okay, so see this one. So now we have to calculate the which one the for the particular the if the radius of the first Bohr magneton of the hydrogen atom is r, then for the lithium ion it will be. Okay, see this one. For the hydrogen, I am going to take it as a r which is equal to 0.0591. For the hydrogen atom, n which is equal to 1, that is your the 1 square. The atomic, this is your the number is your the 1. Okay, hence I can write it as r which is equal to 0.059. So let me take this is the what the equation 1. Okay, similarly for the what the lithium ion. Okay, so now we have to calculate the which is the radius of lithium ion, the radius of the lithium ion. Okay, so here I'm going to write it as the which one the r dash which is equal to 0.059 into, so here the n for the lithium ion is equal the 1, so the atomic number for the lithium is equal the 3. So hence I can write it as r dash which is equal to 0.059 divided by 3. Okay, so this will be, I make it as a which one the equation 2. Okay, and next thing is equation 2 so divided by equation 1. Okay, so I'm going to write it as r dash divided by the r which is equal to, what is r dash? We are having 0.059, so divided by 3. So what is r we are having? That is only the which on the 0.059. Okay, this will be gets cancelled. Okay, the remaining is r dash divided by r which is equal to, that is what the 1 by 3. Hence the r dash which is equal to r divided by the what the 3. Okay, so hence in this case we have to identify the what the particular the option. The option is a which one? The C. Okay, so let me move on to the what the next question. The next one. If the energies E1 and E2 of two radiations are 25 electron volt and 50 electron volt respectively, the relation between their wavelengths, that is lambda 1 and lambda 2, will be. Okay, see this one here. So again we have to use this equation here, the E which is equal to what? The hc by lambda. Okay, so here the given is what the energies. The E1 is so 25 electron volt, E2 is 50 electron volt. Okay, so let me write the particular first one, the lambda 1 which is equal to hc divided by the what? The E1. So let me substitute the particular value, that is lambda 1 which is equal to hc divided by the what? The 25. Okay, let me take this will be the what? The equation 1. Similarly for the lambda 2 which is equal to hc divided by the what? The E2. So lambda 2 which is equal to hc divided by the which one? The 50. Okay, let me take this will be the what? The equation 2. Okay, and next thing what you have to do is what? The equation 1 divided by the what? The equation 2. Okay, so equation 1 so divided by equation 2. Okay, what is equations 1? We are having lambda 1 which is equal to hc divided by 25 and lambda 2. Okay, so we are having the what? The hc, and here we are going to have the what? The 50. So this will be gets cancelled here. Okay, so this is the 1 time, this will be the what? The 2 times. Okay, so lambda 1 divided by the lambda 2, what the value we got here? The what? The 2. See the what? The relations here. So hence the lambda 1 which is equal to 2 into lambda 2, 2 into lambda 2. Okay, so hence the relations between the lambda 1 and lambda 2 is what? Lambda 1 which is equal to 2 into lambda 2. Okay, so let me go for the next question here. The next one. The ratio of the number of neutrons present in one atom each of carbon and silicon with respect to the what? The mass number of 12 and 28 respectively. Okay, now see the given conditions. The first thing they are given the which is what? The carbon. Okay, so carbon. Okay, what you have to calculate here? The what? The neutrons. Okay, the number of neutron which is equal to the which one? The atomic mass minus the which one? The atomic number. Okay, so we know the what? The atomic, this is what? The mass. The mass will be the what? The 12, because already they are given here. The Z will be the what? The 6. Okay, and now what we got? The N which is equal to 6 for the which one? They were the carbon. Now for the what? The silicon, again you have to use the same equation, the neutron which is equal to A minus the what? The Z. Okay, what is A there given? That is the what? The 28. Okay, the atomic number for the what? The silicon will be the what? The 14. Okay, so N what we got in this case, that is the what? The this is what the 14. Okay, you have to calculate the relations, okay, of the what the neutron. Okay, so 6 is to the what the 14, hence I am going to write it as a which one 3 is to which one the 7. Okay, so hence we are having which in the what the particular the value, that is the what the 3 is to the what the 7. The ratio of the what the this one, the one atom of carbon and that of the which is the what the which one the silicon, hence the ratio will be the what 3 is to 7. The option is the which one A. Okay, next one. Now see the 15th question here, the 15th one. The total number of electrons in a nitrate ion. Okay, so first in order to calculate the what the particular the electrons, you have to know the formula. The nitrate is NO3 minus. Okay, the number of electrons present in the what the nitrogen is the what the 7, and the oxygens we are having a what the 8 into 3 and the plus 1. Okay, and see the particular this one here, the 7 plus. Okay, and here we are having a which one, this is what the 24, so plus the 0 what the 1. Okay, and finally here we are going to get, that is the what the 32. Okay, so the total number of electrons in a nitrate ion is 32. The option is C. The option is C.